Alright guys, then we go ahead and give my top 5 list of the top 5 right guards in MUT 18. Before we get into that guys, we have right here is going to be a question of the day. Who's your top 5 right guards? So list 5 right guards down below who are your top 5. Now it does not have to be by overall, that can be just by who have you played with and who has done best for you. With that in mind, we also have comment of the day coming in from this man right here who answered my question, what games you play outside of MUT, and he said PUBG, which I know a lot of people love, and a lot of people love Fortnite. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship. But guys, we have a like goal for this video. Can we get this video to 22 likes? If we can, that'd be awesome guys. You guys always smash every like goal I set upon you. Make sure to like that button down below if you'd like to go ahead and participate. So the issue is, and I usually have for my top 5 list, I usually do players I've played with, but I've not played with too many right guards. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to do this top 5 list based on stats only. And, you know, obviously not overalls, just stats. So, one thing we know about offensive linemen, we know about in general about Madden, is strength. That stat right there doesn't matter. Strength doesn't matter. So, we can get that out of the way. For offensive linemen, we're looking at a couple key stats. Awareness, run block, pass block, impact block. Now the beautiful thing about offensive linemen is that the threshold for pass and run block is 91. So as long as they have 91 of either stat, they're technically fine. But the better the stat, the more chance of them not getting beat. Okay, so what this means is that a 90 plus run block or pass block, 91 plus, means they get elite animations, meaning they won't get just block shed upon within a second. Once they get those stats, they will instantly actually hold the blocks better, they'll play better. But obviously a 99 run block versus a 91, 99 will actually play better. 91 will just make sure it gets elite animation. So keep that in mind. Now, starting off right away, we have some right guards that are, I call them game-ending right guards. And that's going to be this man right here. Will Shields is going to be number 1 on the list. Out of all the right guards, he's number 1. The reason why is because he's a game-ending right guard. You can pick up Will Shields right now, and you do not need a right guard for the rest of Ultimate Team. He has 99 pass block when you get him maxed out with this chemistry right here, go deep. He has 98 run block, 98 impact block, and obviously strength doesn't matter, 96 awareness. That is a game-ending right guard. You're not going to get better than that. If you want a better right guard than that, honestly, I do not think they're going to come out with a better one. Even a 99 would just add +1s to run block, +1 to impact block, and maybe +3 to awareness. But how we have seen 99 so far this year, they're not adding, you know, like, they're not getting 99s everything. So I doubt we're going to get that good of a player. Number 2, going down the list here, obviously when it comes to offensive linemen, the major thing you have to look at is chemistry, because the chemistry makes them better. Obviously it makes them have better, you know, stats. And right here, this is such an awful card. I have to say this right now. Toughness does help linemen because it adds strength. Strength doesn't matter. Okay, move the sticks. Why do linemen have move the sticks? I get it because it's for the chemistry of the whole team and it helps out the whole team, but oh my god, move the sticks. Let me show you what move the sticks does to a lineman, okay? Let me show you. Sorry if I sound weird, guys. I have a bump under my tongue. This is what move the sticks does. If you have an offensive lineman and you have move the sticks, if you can find a way, if you're trying to get tier 5 move the sticks, find a way to get it somewhere else, please. Find a way to get it some other position, because this right here is what move the sticks gives you. Do not get move the sticks on an offensive lineman. That's all I gotta say. Toughness doesn't matter for offensive linemen. Just adds +1 speed. But David Castro, this is actually a tough one. I have played with this card. I do have this card, and he's amazing. And the reason why I say it is because he has identifier. And this is something that not too many offensive linemen actually have. Let's go ahead and look at, if I can speak, identifier for offensive linemen. Let's see. So we're going to look at right guard, starting off right away. We have 4 players with identifier at right guard. We have David DeCastro being the best. Then we have Bo. Then we have Zietler, who's a power-up. And we have Christian Okoye. these are the only guys at right guard you can get with identifier. To be honest, I do not think too many linemen in general have identifier. Am I correct? We have 2 pages. Okay, so we have a decent amount, but how many are not power-ups? Let's see. How many are not power-ups? Exactly. So what we have is, yeah, so we have, like, I believe, if you're not counting the same player twice, we have probably like 5 players with identifier, offensive lineman-wise, right? We have Christian Okoye, Dan Dierdorf was 2, Joe Staley 3, David Cascio 4, Bo Jackson 5, Dwight Stevenson 6. Yeah, so we have 6 players with identifier, right? So to get a player like a right guard that's a 95, that's already a high overall that you can use for the rest of the year, to have identifier too, this has to be on my list. Because there's only 6 players on offensive line that has identifier that you can buy. So the fact you can buy him and he has identifier is awesome. If he had anything other than toughness, he'd be 100 times better. If he had pound the rock, go deep, something to help out the linemen, it would be amazing. Obviously he doesn't, so it kind of sucks. But him having identifier plus the overall, plus the stats already being good, has to be on the list. Going down the list though, obviously I'm not going to repeat anybody twice. This card right here is an amazing right guard when it comes to run blocking ability. I personally rock with him. Very, very awesome and nice card. 91 strength, 94 awareness. Obviously strength doesn't matter, but awareness, 94 awareness, 95 run block, and 92 pass block. Now his pass block is really bad. Again, we already talked about once you get 91, you are technically going to get elite animations. But if you get pound the rock times tier 5, you can get this guy to 99 run block, and that's why I love him so much. Now personally, being a guy who loves to run the ball, who loves to pound the rock every single play, and literally would do that a million different times in a game if he could, this is why I love this card right here. He has lead blocker, which is an amazing chemistry, or lead the way blocker, which is an amazing chemistry. And also he has 99 run block. This guy is one of the best in the game. So right there we have 3 guys, my top 5, 3 guys right there. Number 4, again, I've not played with too many of these guys, but it would have to be actually going back up real fast. It would be this Zach Martin right here. This Zach Martin right here, again, 99 run block. You guys know, lead the way, love that and attribute. But this card just plays honestly amazing. I played with him a couple times. Again, this list is not based on who I played with, but it is based on the fact that this card, it has a great chemistry, a great ability, and already a great card. 97 run block. He gets the 91 threshold of pass block, and he has 93 impact block with 94 awareness, which awareness is very important for offensive linemen. Now to finish off my list, number 5, obviously we do not have too many great offensive linemen, and I know I'm going to forget one person here, and people are going to yell at me. I know someone's going to say this Brandon Brooks looks amazing, and he does look amazing, but it's just that chemistry. If you're going to have a chemistry like that, you need to have something good. Now, he does have Secure Protector, which is actually really good chemistry. I'm sorry, ability. But, again, can't go ahead and list him with toughness chemistry. He has to be able to outweigh it with something else. So, going down the list here, let's see what else we got. Unless we don't find anyone else, then we would go ahead and go back to him. Just because I don't know how many other players. I know this Marshall Yonda is actually pretty good. Not this one, but the powered up version. I'm not trying to look at powered up versions. And obviously, I'm also trying not to look at, what's it called? I'm trying not to look at the, what's his veterans version? I believe it's veterans. Yeah, here we go. So I don't know. I'm not really that too much of a fan of him, just because of the fact his stats aren't the greatest. I mean, he does have 98 pass block, 91 impact block, but he doesn't hit the threshold of run block, which I don't really like. 94 awareness, I'm not really that much of a fan of. I think to finish off the list, it would be Bo Jackson. Just going back and looking through some of these, the reason why is because he gets, if we go ahead and max him out, right, tier 5, pound the rock. And I would try not to do Bo Jackson, because Bo Jackson is kind of like, he's not really an offensive lineman, he's just a player out of position. But same thing with Christian Okoye, and if I did a top 10 list, Christian Okoye would be on my list. So Looking at his card, completely maxed out, though he does have 94 run block, 93 pass block, and 93 impact block with 93 awareness. So he is a very, very nice card. And the big thing about him, he's at 94 speed. For right guard is so freaking glitchy. So again, guys, tell me down below your top 10 list for offense, for right guards, for offensive linemen. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.